I have to be honest, I was waiting for this keyboard, the Ant Pro 2, for a while now, and finally we're here to do a review on this 60% mechanical keyboard. Now it says dual mode mechanical keyboard, but we'll find out that very soon. Now also, you can see the box is white. And the last time I did mechanical keyboard, it was fully black, so I decided this time to go with a white keyboard, and thankfully it arrived white. I'm just kidding, of course. Here we go, guys. I mean, this is the 60% keyboard. You have the standard keyboard, you have the TKL, and you have the 60% one. Now when it comes to this keyboard and the box content, we have some quick start over here and we have some more stuff over here. So you get, this is the keycap remover, you get some specially colored keycaps, and you get the cable, the USB Type-C as well. I have to admit, I was using this keyboard before the review because I needed a keyboard for my custom builds and everything that I was setting up. So basically this was something very easy to use, and it was handy to, you know, open the box and turn it back in. But talking about the keyboard and the Bluetooth connection, because I already tested that, I'm going to show you again. The Bluetooth connection was very solid since it's Bluetooth 4.0, and you have the USB Type-C connection here as well at the back. When it comes to Bluetooth connection, you have an on-off switch right here at the back side, so it's fairly easy. And you know what shocked me actually? The problem, well, it wasn't a problem, it was just my ignorance. I didn't actually realize I have to do it. So when I turned on the Bluetooth switch from behind of the keyboard, I realized there's no RGB, and you can see there's no lights. So I was fiddling here and there, and then you have all these FN buttons. You have two FNs. And there you have it. So you have the FN1 and FM2, which gives you loads of options and functions as well, because under each of the keycaps, well, almost, you have a special function, and this is something really cool. This is probably, if I'm not mistaken, the first 60% keyboard that has actually the arrow keys. So you just press the magic FN and you can use the arrow keys. So when you're writing or typing or something, or if you're trying to, you know, switch from a standard keyboard and TKL keyboard to a 60% keyboard, then you're missing the arrow keys. This is it, guys. This is the way to go. So I don't know if you can see the RGB. I'll do a close-up, of course. You have the F5 from F1 to F12. Then you have the RGB mode, so you can basically with the FN2 switch RGB modes. You have the static colors, you have the RGB spectrum, which is standing still but in a horizontal line. Then you have the RGB changing colors, so basically breathing and changing colors. Then we have the, this is without breathing, this is just switching colors. And then you have the RGB full spectrum with horizontal line switching. So yeah, also you have the possibility to switch it off, on, and of course you have the option to adjust the brightness of your RGB LEDs. The thing is, the battery, it lasts around 8 hours, so if you turn it off every time you're finished using it or something like that, you might pull some minutes more, because that's all I could test. Now when it comes to other buttons, you have the print screen, you have the home, you have the end, page up, page down, insert, delete. You have all these functions from a TKL keyboard on a 60% keyboard. So it says right here, these are some of the functions that they mentioned. You have the magic FN key, you have the double FN tab key, full RGB backlight, offline macros, and software control center, which is here, Windows and Apple. So yeah, we're going to connect it to my PC right now to see everything, because there's actually a software that you could adjust all the stuff. So basically everything was running behind with the Bluetooth connection since I wasn't, since it was connected already to my PC. So let's check it out. Okay, so we have the Bluetooth connection and we have the software which is called OBSLab Starter. The good thing about connecting the AND Pro 2 to your PC is that you do need to connect it. We're using the OBSLab Starter Kit, well, the program, the application, where you could adjust everything else. You do need to connect it with your USB cable to get, well, first of all, you need to do a firmware upgrade. Currently, let's talk about the keycaps. The keycaps are PBT double shot, and I can only say they're really cool because I know they're durable and won't get that nasty shine after a while. Switches are Gateron. You have the blue, brown and red edition. Also, you can get the keyboard in Kali. Box, brown, red and white key switches. Now of course it's time to test the click sound of these switches and of course the feel while typing or gaming, and we're going to see how Bluetooth functions while gaming as well. Okay, we basically played a bit on AND Pro 2. I would suggest not leaving the keyboard still for a couple of seconds because it goes in a sleep mode and then you have to wake it up. I mean, it's not a big deal, you just have to press a button, but still, it's most likely the thing that saves the battery life. Now, the clicks are really nice, the sound isn't that noisy and annoying, and as it comes with the keystrokes and when you write, type or do something like that, it's really nice and it has a nice actuation point. You do get a bit of a feedback, and when it comes to their application you can't control the keyboard and use the application while it's on Bluetooth. You do need to connect it with your cable. Now, I've seen a couple of reviews and some of them mentioned that the Type-C only works one way, where, well, I tested it and it works both ways. I mean, that would be strange if it works one way. So just to prove it, this is one way. I'm going to press Windows key so you can see it turned on. Now I'm going to plug it out, still this side, it's turned off now, and switching it to the other side, it turns on, and as you can see it works. So it doesn't matter which side it does work. That would be really strange if it didn't work. It's probably a flaw or manufacturing mistake, but the Type-C works both ways, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, as for the lights are sick. I don't have anything negative to say about it. I mean, that would be really funny if I had to say something negative about RGB lights and lights in general about the keyboard. It's really cool. You don't have any legs at the bottom. It's just a standard height, but as you can see, it does have a slight angle to it, so it's kind of medium in the middle of no legs and with the legs up from a standard keyboard, and it's quite alright. I mean, when you use it, you actually don't need any legs to pull it up. The keyboard is 60%, but they managed with the macro keys and all the functions inside the application to create the 60% keyboard into TKL. And for a person who is going from a full keyboard or TKL, it can nicely switch to this one. You just need to learn all the functions, how to get the arrow keys, how to get the keys above the arrow, so that's home and page up, page down, and buttons like that. You do have from F1 to F12, you have all the FN1 and FN2, so 2 functions. You can create your own macros, you can adjust each key as you wish, so everything can be programmed in the application that you download from their website. Also, you can create an individual light per key, you can create individual per set for the keyboard, which you can load onto it. So basically when you plug it out with the Bluetooth, you could do it whatever, it doesn't matter as long as you load the presets. And then in the main menu you have the device model, you have the battery life, and how much did you use the keyboard. So basically in the application you have loads of information, loads of possibilities, loads of adjustments ready for the End Pro 2, and I mean that's really cool. I really dig the white color, actually I love it more than the black one. It just gives complete diversity. That's all there is to it, guys. I mean, there's nothing left to say. We tested it, we done everything about it, and the only thing there's left for you to check out the links below for the End Pro 2. And if you like the video, of course, press the like button. If you didn't, well, you know. And if you really like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for new videos coming very, very soon. So guys, thanks for watching again, and see you next time in the new video. Bye bye.